continuation of RS7 build. So first off, let's recap. Yesterday I had a live show and I built the following. Now once again, I'm not doing the how to build GooSky RS7 series. The reason is not many actually can afford this helicopter, and those who can, they already know how to build it. Plus, this is very straightforward. So if you have this helicopter and you get stuck somewhere, most welcome to post some comments and questions, and I'll be more than happy to help. Let me show you what I built yesterday and what was the progress for yesterday. Alrighty, so here we have the yesterday's progress. And basically, really, this is super straightforward to build machine. Very straightforward. Everything just fits. Though there are points and places where we can do some improvements. So I'm also passing my comments to GooSky on this one. For example, I know the main rotor, this bearing on the right rotor grip, this bearing is done. I can tell you that. It's probably sticky, rusty or something, so this one is not as fluid as it should be compared to this one. This is very easy to move, but this one slightly friction on this one. Okay, so basically when I tested, well, one of the bearing inside was really hard. So I have no choice here, just built it. I hope the Tarik Edition servos definitely have enough power to actually move those. So, main rotor, swash plate, tail boom limiter, seat, upper frame with the belt drive pulleys, main gear, connecting rods, and some of these ESC plates and canopy holder I have already built. Okay, so it is really very straightforward. But once again, I would like to say, any place where you get something already assembled, please double check the screws, because I found the screws on the swash plate were just left open, okay, because you have to fit them. So if you just thought that it was okay to just leave the washout, I think I just spoke it wrong, not swash plate. Like I'm gonna give you this example. Let's re-speak this thing out. Sorry for that. In video editing I will cut my bloopers, but here's live show. So washout arms, these were already assembled, but when you come to this screw is not Loctite and it's left loose. Okay, it was left loose, and if you just assemble it just like this without testing, you will suffer a big mishap, a big crash later. So anywhere which is assembled from the factory, double check that and make sure that you have properly Loctite all the screws. Okay, now if today the live chat is not for members, it's for everybody, public, so please feel free to type your messages if you want to, and I will be able to see if you have any questions. I can answer that right here because this is the live show. Okay, and of course kids are studying in the background, so you will have some sounds. Don't bother, let them study. Okay, so either like this, you can see me working and I can read the live chat right here. Okay, and or I can turn it around and read the live chat replay later. Okay, so before we begin, I do not know what is going on with at the GooSky factory, but honest, this is not a charming color scheme for such a high performance helicopter. It's like they have mixed just way too many colors here, and especially the pink. I have no. They sent Tariq Al-Sadi a complete pink helicopter canopy, pink everything. So, well, I don't know, but I don't like pink color, man. So, GooSky, I don't know what's going on with the pink color. you have some pink color lover there. I would repaint this canopy, okay? I would probably sand it down and repaint it. I have a Rust-Oleum painter with me, paint spray can. I will just repaint this whole canopy. So this is what something I will rebuild. All right, let's get to work today. Of course, I have to prepare the ESC as well with the connectors, and I hope I can find the right connectors. So let me just put it this way, maybe you can see better. With this camera, it's much more clear from the main camera. Okay, I believe this is the right angle. Now, where did this go? Yes, this bag right here. So this one is the bag 9, and inside bag 9 we have bag 9-3 screws. Okay, we have this assembly for the motor already built, and as I said, the screws are just loose. You have to double check this. Very nice, actually. I like it. The metal gear inside here is actually already installed, and then we have this part. All right, so basically it's going to be very straightforward to build this one. And what I'm going to do is these parts which I have built, give me a moment, I'm just going to move them somewhere. Man, this thing is going to be huge. I need a big table. I need a big table. Okay, so we have 600 and 200 Loctite green and blue and grease here. So let me just move these things away. Alrighty, so our table is empty now. Let's look at this one. If you're looking, we have this piece going down. Bearings are already installed. I hope they have used the green Loctite for the bearings and everything. Now it says that I have to use blue Loctite for that and green Loctite for motor. So green Loctite seems like a stronger version of everything. Okay. So we'll remove these screws. And put that piece on top with blue Loctite. And this one is for the motor from top. Alrighty, from top. So motor screws should actually dig in like this. If you can see, they should basically dig in like this. So that is the right orientation for the piece. I'll install the motor later. First, let's install this baby right here. Dum. So it should go in and install here. Now, I think in order for motor to be properly installed, where is my bigger? Let me just go find it. Give me one moment. The bigger one, where did I put it? Tools. Right here. I didn't take it out. Yes. This tool I need. Okay. Yes. Now the life will be easy. Let me see. Yeah, I can still tighten it. So yeah, I can install the motor later. Let's install this thing first. Blue Loctite. Blue Loctite. So now the chat is there. Seen the new Fatfish full-size joystick rig? It's insane. Well, yes, there are joystick rigs are coming out in the market, and they are amazing. Also, they make it easier for people to fly it, and basically I yet have to see something. I want to see something that, just like, you know, you see there are game driving rigs out there in the market where you sit in your driver's seat and, you know, drive your car in a game. And not just that, but also the rig has hydraulics, so it actually moves, you know, as per the cars getting the bumps and stuff. I have seen some rigs where people are driving RC cars, and actually recently I saw one for DJI drones where if the drone is moving up and down and tilting forward and backward, basically the whole rig is moving with that. So I wish somebody is going to release those kind of rigs for you know, RC helicopters. So you have joysticks, you fly them, you have your collective at one side. You know, that would be really nice. I wish somebody can actually release a rig like that. So I'm trying to fit this model in, but it's not fitting in. I have to do something. It has to seat in nicely. These new aluminum pieces sometimes take a while to fit. I'm sure this is the right side because the other side it doesn't fit. This is the only side it will go in. And I don't want to force the screws because that will simply slip the screws and then I will be in big trouble. This is a very important piece to build, and it should be able to fit like fluid like before the other pieces did, but I don't know why this one is giving me trouble. Yes, GooSky kits, everything fits right, but this is the only piece that is giving me some troubles. So what I can do is probably now this thing with washers, we need to tighten them. We don't have to install anything else on this. How come? Next one is a frame build, so yeah. So let's try to bump it. And I need something soft to bump it. Let's use the GooSky soft the blade holder. But it's still, I see it's not properly seated. And I really want to seat it properly. This is first time for me. I know I have said it many times that everything fits right, but this is the first time for me to see the GooSky part is not fitting right, and it's giving me troubles. But let's force it down a bit, and it's almost seated. Maybe they just did it this way because this is really, as I said, this piece has to be one of the strongest pieces, because to hold the power of X Nova Tarik edition motor you need something crazy powerful to hold that motor, man. I mean, that motor, look at the size of this motor and how heavy it is. I can show you if you want. I have to just get my, you know, the scale out. And now the screw doesn't go in because it didn't fit right there. Okay, come on, screw. Nope, I don't want to slip this screw, so let's do it again. Man, this part is the only part that is taking a lot of... Okay, let's fit it nicely this time. What if I just did the screws and let the screws bring the piece in? That could be one way. so let's do the screws. Okay, and let the screws bring this thing in. I think that will be the right way to do it, slowly, without stripping anything. So, in the meantime, are there any comments coming? So now what I will do is left and right, tighten the screw and dig this piece in properly. This is the only way to balance it down without stripping anything. Why this is oily? I don't understand. Okay, this is this, and blue Loctite on the screws with washer. What are these screws actually holding? I don't understand. What are they holding? Which piece they are holding? Is this piece separate than anything? I don't see if this piece is separate than anything, and they say that just add it. These screws should basically hold something. I'm sure about that. I don't know. Anyway, let's just first put the Loctite. Ay, Papi! Come on, man. Don't make my towel dirty. I better bring in one tissue so I don't make my towel red or blue. Maybe now I can see that how the washer is actually covering the bearing there. So maybe this piece is to just hold the bearing in its place. Most probably. That's the only thing I can wager. That's the only thing I can wager. Conclude, I should say. Alright, now, Ex Nova Tariq edition. Are you going to fit? You should going to fit. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is a big motor to install. And the screws are right there. And it says the green one. I hope these are not permanent. Green one. Okay, so let's be generous on this. Because this is crazy powerful motor right here. So we want a good amount of Loctite. Okay, now making sure that I tighten this bad boy right here. You don't want this motor to come loose. Okay, and now I need to Loctite these little hex head sunken in screws, also green one. Okay, where's the flat spot? So I need to see that motor flat spot. then install the screw. Okay, I want this screw to have a good amount of Loctite. Flat spot. Please show me the flat spot. There, I see the reflection. And I will lock the gear right there. Yes. Now, where did the other one go? It's here. So that side is a flat spot, and I have put it on. And this side, the shaft doesn't have a flat spot. Do I still put this screw in or not? Let's see first how much this can dig in. Because I don't want this to actually touch anywhere or damage the gear. Okay, I believe it will not, so I'll just Loctite that one also. Yeah, this is the non-flat spot. Really, a green. All right, now that shaft is not going anywhere. It can break, but it won't slip, inshallah. Alrighty, next. Next, we have to build the frame, our favorite part. Now, to build the frame, there is one part that is not with me, especially when we come to the skids. Because I gave that part to brother Tariq Al-Sadi, and I'm waiting for him to send me a replacement from his another kit. So let's make do with what we have right now. Get the frame pieces out. Come on, frame pieces. Bam! Now I need more space on my table. So let's make space. Let's make space. So we have this battery tray slide rail. Sorry, not slide, rail. Battery tray rail 1 and 2. Oh, metal, nice. I can play drum. Okay, no need to beatbox. You're not a good beatboxer. Alrighty, does it look like left or right? This is the one we need. Okay, looks like left panel, upper side. Okay, upper side left panel. And we will fit it with main frame rear reinforcement plate. Main frame rear reinforcement plate. Where are you? This one, I think. So we should have rear and front reinforcement plates. Oh, what is this? There's one spring inside. Look at that. That's a spring. And ooh, screw set. Okay, here I have some screws. Let's see. So the rear frame. You know what, GooSky, this time I'm really not happy because previously the bags and everything was marked really nicely with proper information, but now it's just bag 10, 12, bag this and bag that, and it doesn't even say, like in the user manual, it just said bag of box 1 and box 4. It doesn't say which bag. If they said take this mainframe rear reinforcement plate from bag 10-12, 10-12, then we will know this is the right part. Now, I'm not sure which part I should install. Which one is rear, which one is front, because on 10-12 and 10-22, they are two different ones. Look at that. This one has two parts, that one has one part. So I'm just going to put this in, I'm just going to take the simple one part plate out. And there was one screw in one bag, okay, 10-12, 10-30, so kind of like numbers are increasing, 10-12 and 10-13, so maybe this is the one actually will fit. This is what we can do. So this one is going to come with the frame, backside, and in particular, bam, there's nothing here. In particular, there's nothing here for that plate. Hold on. These are the bottom parts. Okay, if I put the RS7 like this, then here are two holes, 4 holes, and here's no hole for the plate. Where did they put it? They put the plate down here, most probably. That's what is the guess. And I'm just going to put it there with the Loctite. So if you're watching it, it's just going to go down there. Now, which way is up and which way is down? To be honest, there's nothing about it. Alright, so just add it right here. Nope, doesn't fit. Nope, doesn't fit. It will probably fit only one place, like this. Okay, there we go. So it says just add one screw. That is all. Okay, and that's what I have added. Alrighty. There's another hole here for a screw. And I'm not sure which screw will fit there, but hey, let's just do this now. So this one is done. I'll leave it there. Now we will take out the right side panel. Right side panel. Hey, where's my watermelon juice? Is camera right? Walaikum assalam, Mr. Sav. Mr. Sav, walaikum assalam. Mr. Sav is from Turkey. Thank you very much for watching this live show from Turkey. Mr. Oleg, welcome to the live show from Georgia. And you have my respect as well. Thank you very much for joining the live show. Let me grab my juice, then I'll be back here. Juice finished? Yeah. Please help Baba get some juice. Thank you. No, Rocket, you're not allowed in the live show, okay? You know what? I put this cat in my helicopter and she actually fits perfectly in one of these helicopters. I was actually thinking to fly her with one of my RC helicopters. I'll show you a picture on my channel post. You can see she actually fits really nice in that helicopter. I don't know how she will behave if you know, I put her inside and the helicopter takes off. Thank you. Cheers, everybody. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. If you want, please come to Ras Al Khaimah and enjoy watermelon juice with us. This is not for juice, is for me. Come on, man. Why the cats are coming to my live show? Oh, this will really bite her. Now we have to install these parts. This is Muji and this is Rocket. And they both are she, females. Okay, this part has to be... Oh, now I understand. This part is going to be the tail servo. Yeah, this is going to install the tail servo on it. Okay, so I have to make sure to install it properly. Yes, it will be like this, and it's a tail servo. So we have 3 screws coming out of bag 1023. The pieces were in bag 1022, and I believe these screws are gonna hold the servo holder on this mainframe rear reinforcement plate. So now I don't understand why there are 2 of these, and how would they... Oh, I'm making a mistake here. Hold on. Hold on. This is not gonna go inside. This is gonna go on the outside, because in the picture it shows you there's RS7, so it's gonna go outside here, and it's gonna keep the 2 screws on the back. See, the pictures are really very unclear sometimes because of the shiny user manual. So let's just do it one more time. Loctite. And put it in. Okay, this is not gonna happen because only one side works for that screw, not the other side. So this is very confusing here for me. But the screws are going in, so let's just put them in. And I will try to understand what is going on here. Now, this is this, and this one is this way, according to user manual. And this is gonna go right here. And now I'm getting the hang of it, and this one is gonna go under it. Okay? So let's just do it, because now we are getting the hang of it. And see what will happen later. Why it is like this, I have to try to understand their logic. Who designs these helicopters and their parts? It can be simpler, I believe. Much simpler than this. Now, if this is this and this is this, I can see they're basically outside. These plates are outside. So I hope we are doing it right. Let me just study the next part. It does say it's outside. It does show it's outside. Okay. And this thing goes here. It's just getting more complicated. We are reaching to the servo installation very soon, people. So let's just build this one properly. So these are actually sticking outside, okay? And there will be more screws down here on the go when we go forward on this build. There should be more screws or something going in here. So I will leave it this way. This one was the left one, and I'll leave it here. This is the right one with this, and let's put in this. So as the camera is not facing me, I cannot see the chats. I have to that side and read the chats. So if I'm a little late to answer your questions, please bear with me. I'm a dork. I should have installed this one first, so I will not have troubles installing it now. Okay, now I can see that if I put it straight and put these two together, they should be just like this. So tail servo bracket, and this thing has been installed. I will put it right here. And let's get the skid side ready. So we're going to bring out these plates from bag 1041. Okay, let's bring out both because this is pretty straightforward here. Mr. Oleg, thank you very much for following my channels for 12 years. Really appreciate all your following. And I think we are growing old together. You can see that we are all growing old, but still trying to work in the hobby sector. All right. Once again, thank you very much for your continuous support, man. Thank you. So this piece right here looks exactly what's shown in the user manual. And now we have to take one of these drumsticks, I mean the rails for the battery guide left. Now which one is left and which one is right? Really, this is a big mystery. So the battery rail guide, which one is left and which one is right? Doesn't say very clearly. Their markings are really very strange. You got me puzzled right here, GooSky. So let me just, please give me a moment. My eyesight is getting weak, so I have to sometimes get things very closer to camera to get the idea of what it is. The reflections, I cannot see anything even closer to camera. Battery guide left and battery guide right. This is getting a little annoying now, but so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my common sense and my experience building the helicopters and a bit of pictures. So it seems like this will be right here, and basically it's coming from inside. So it's gonna hold. We have to match these screws. How many screws are here? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to match the screws right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 on this guide right here. So this is the only way to put the guide, but it says that you have to put the guide through this first screw on the first place. Okay, if I do it on the first screw, on the first place, it is not gonna actually. Now, are they different? Yes. It does look they are different. No, they are the same. They are just like mirrored copy. Okay, 1 screw, 2 screw, 3 screw, 4 screws. Now I get the idea. So it has to be on the inside. I hear the guide actually showing the things wrong. So I'll fit it. I just need to find those screws now. And the user manual doesn't say which screw is it and which bag is it. So this is the post. This should be the lock, I believe. Battery latch handle, okay. And this is one piece that's going to go on the front side, and it's only one piece. And then we have these screws, lead little screws. Let's try to fix it and see how it goes later. I'm gonna do the central screw first, so I know where are the other screws falling to. It will be easier. Yeah, see, now it fits, so it's kind of easier to do this way. 2 screws, because there are 4 screws to put in. One, two, three, 4. Do we need to put 4th screw in as well? Yes. Let's just put it in and then we will worry about if we did something wrong. Okay, this battery guide left. What is this piece? And it seems like this is the only piece here, battery guide left. There is no right, battery guide right. GooSky, am I missing something from this kit? Because if I am, this is going to be really, really bad. Trust me, I wouldn't like the experience. Bag 12. Over here, posts for the swash plate. These are the brackets for the front side. More screws, different screws, and different screws, and different screws. So, people, seems like we are stuck here because we are missing one of the battery guides. One is right and one is left, and I am missing the left guide. Thank you very much, GooSky, for making a kit where things are missing. Awesome. So this piece I cannot fit, whatever the left guide it is, I cannot fit it. And this is just a simple pity. I mean, if I were to be in China, the missing piece will arrive tomorrow. But now being in UAE, I have to contact GooSky to send me the missing piece, or I have to just redesign this and 3D print one. Anyway, let's just go with the other one. Battery latch handle. Bum, bum, bum. Battery latch handle. To pull it out. Battery latch handle. And oh, wait a minute. There's gonna be one spring here. Spring on it. Okay, and now I can put in a screw. But which screw? M2.56, M2.5X6. Is this 2.5 M6? Let's find out right here. 5, okay. Yeah, M2.56. This is the screw. So that is the only screw here. how do you tighten it? You tighten it like this. Done. Now, this one, it says that there are 2 screws to fit it, and you will basically pull it out to release the battery. And these are only 2 screws left, M2.55. M2.55, really? Where's the M2.55? See, before there was mention which screw is this, but now they don't mention anything which screw is this. I am really very unhappy on this one, that they don't mention which screw is this. Before it was always mentioned on the bag. So this is 2.4. Let's do it 2.5, given that my El Cheapo caliper. Yeah, 5. This is M2.55. Let's put them in. Asr Azan, the day is already gone. Phew, phew. Okay, so was able to install these. Front canopy mount. Okay, I can install the front canopy mount, but I don't have the battery guide. Now, how big are the guides, front canopy guides? And how many are? Oh, I found the piece. It's in the wrong bag. Oh, thank you. I don't have to wait now. Thank you very much. Found the piece. Now, why do I have only one of this? Here's another one. Okay. Now I can install everything. Guide and this. So this is on the bottom. Okay, and now I can do M2.56 screws where this one is M2.56. I can do this left battery guide left. Let's say battery guide, how will it fit? Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, dum. Dum dum, be da boom. Dum dum, be dum dum. Okay, dum dum. Hey, dum dum. This one will fit here, dum dum. Okay, let's fit this one. Mr. Bob's RC, you said, don't you have one already? You can look at it. No, actually, the brother Tariq Al-Sadi, he brought his GooSky RS7 and I did some modifications on that. So I didn't have much chance to look at it. This is my only GooSky RS7 that I am actually building. Mr. Oleg says, can we be friends on Facebook? Yes, most welcome, Mr. Oleg. Most welcome to be my friend on Facebook. And now we have someone from Russia who in Russian, and I'm really very I cannot read this Russian, brother. If you have any translation, please, if you can translate this message, and I will be more than happy to reply you. But most welcome, my Russian fans. Most welcome on this live show, watching and enjoying together. Well, enjoy the building the RS4, RS7 together. Sorry, not RS4, RS7. So how do you say hello in Russian? Or good afternoon, welcome. How do we say that in Russian? Arish, can you find out how to say hello in Russian? Or how are you in Russian language? Yeah. Learn how to say hello, how are you in Russian? Okay, so this piece is built. I'm 2.56 and 2.56, all the screws, the battery latch has been built with a spring pin and the canopy post installed, front canopy mount installed. So I'll put it here. Now building the right side should be the piece of cake. So keeping it this way, we have to install the rail, battery guide rail. Okie dokie, okie dokie. It doesn't say which part is up and which part is down. Oh, we have to match it to the guide rail. And the, not guide rail, we have to match it to the battery guide. So this one is going to match with the battery guide like this. So let's just install the battery guide first and then install that. That will make the life easier. And 2.56 and then 2.55. It doesn't say which one is going to take 6 and which one is going to take 5. Okay, so these are the 6 and 2.56. Yeah. Yeah, this one is 6. Awesome. So I'm just going to take these. So once again, the battery guide was installed with which screw? 2.56, yeah. So let's just do it. And now I can decide which way the guide will fit, the rail. It will fit just like this. Awesome. So let's put in the rest. Once again, center screw first to align everything in its perspective. And then other screws, and then we'll tighten them. So how many out there are actually building the GooSky RS7? Are there any people out there building GooSky RS7, and which flight controller are you going to use? I'm planning the H1, and I think H2 should come soon. They should release an H2. H1 is very old now. So this one is ready and this one is ready. Both of these are ready. I need to add the post. Yes, don't forget the canopy post we need to add. And that should be on the other side of the frame. Oh, wrong one. Okay, so everything seems to be going well now. This will be like this, and these will come somewhere on top, like this. Yeah, this is what I wager. Alright, so we can move on to the next step, which is much more complicated as it looks. So we have M3-8 screws, M3-10 screws, M3-6 screws. God damn it, there are lots of different screws. Okay, so now it's time to put this together, and I need to focus. I need to focus on this one. And where are those screws? That's the question, the best question. Where are those screws? This bag 11. See, they don't mention bag numbers. They just say page 11 and bag 11. Sucks, really. This time, GooSky didn't do a good job on the user manual. For the RS4, I loved it, man. Those user manuals were really awesome. Very clear, straightforward, but this time there isn't much help here. They as well just, ship the already assembled RS7 versions in a big box. Now it says bag 1123, but doesn't say. It takes only one little note, a sticky note right here. Screw M3-6, M3-8, just takes a little bit, just even right by, come on, I don't know, now I have to use my caliper. So, these screws, they look like M3-6, let's find out. Yes, 2.9, so that's M3 and 5.9, so this is M3-6 and then M3-8. These are M3-6 as well, or M3, let me see. Yeah, these are M3-6 as well, so I will mix them up with the M3-6s right here. Now these also M3-6. How many M3-6s you have given me? Come on. And then these 4 screws should be M3-10. So I have 8 of the M3-10 screws. The question is, where is M3-8? I've got M3-10 I've got M36, plenty of those. Yeah, they're all M36. Where's M38? M38, M36, M310. Thank you very much, GooSky. If they could have just numbered the bag with the screw numbers, or just say, hey, we made a mistake, we didn't do M38, just use M36. It's getting really annoying. All right. So Mr. Oleg, he says that the man lives a dream. Thank you very much. Yes, it's always living about your dream, brother. Thank you very much, Oleg, for the Russian translation. RC Hobbyfield, welcome. Private, it's hi, brother. How are you? So now these two are talking. Thank you very much. Keep talking. Have a chat. Thank you very much for your greetings and your statement and your wishes that living a dream. Yes, sometimes it is about living a dream, man, and living your life according to your dream. Okay, now what to do with M10 and M8? Oh, sorry, M6 and M8. I have plenty of M6, M36, but I don't have M38. And this is really, really very annoying. M38. I really do not have M38 anywhere at all. So that means I will have to make do with the M36 screws all the way. Because if I put these screws together, they're exactly the same size. I mean, I'm not stupid. I can see. I'm a human. I can see. Human eye can see if they are of the same size. So 3.8 and 3.6. This one is slightly tall. Let's just try it. 8.9. So maybe this is the 8. Nope. It's the thread size is 6 and 3 mm. It's all the same. Okay, 3.8 and 3.6. We have to make do with these. Let's start installing these things. So these will go backward now, and we'll start building this. RS7. This is outward. Be right here or down. Where did you install it? Right under that hole from this one. Okay, but brother, it is going to take that hole. Definitely. There's one hole there. And which is screws? M310. Alright, my bad. It's not 6 or 8 inch or 10 inch, is it? But the number of screws, I don't know. Anyway, doesn't look like it's gonna fit here. But according to user manual, it is right here, just like this. Okay, so M310. Come on here, M310. Go through this, and we prepared some stuff. That is the upper frame part. This one will come here with the, you're watching it, right? So this is gonna go on this one, and it will be right here. Wrong, wrong, The pulley is downward. Yes, the pulley is downward, and this is here. It is like this. The pulley is here. Now everything fits. Okay, my bad. Everything fits. Just like this. All right. Loctite, Loctite. Yeah, it fits. How amazing. It fits. Very, very amazing. It fits. Really? Where's the other hole? A moment. We're doing something wrong or not? We are doing something wrong. This one is the wrong side. I have to move it to the forward side. Yeah, to the forward side, please. Here. Two screws are going to fit right here. Just like this. Now everything fits, and they fit right. Yeah. Yes, exactamonio. And this one will fit here. But why there's only one screw if it has to fit here? No, it's going to fit on top. These are basically going to hold the servos. Yeah, these are the servo holders. What is the screw? M36? Yeah, M36s. M36s. Irish, what's the time I need to also? 4:10, okay. Now the question that I'm asking is, if these are the servo holders, why the screws are hanging outside? Let's say 380, HBL 380. Ah, okay. Look at that. This makes it even easier for servos to go in. Amazing, nice. I like the design. So replacing the servo should be very, very easy. Awesome. All right. So now that I got the idea, I have to prepare the other side as well the same way. So let's just add the tail stopper. Tail stopper. Tail stopper. Tail stopper. Okay. Tail stopper is going to come here on top of that. M36 screw is going to hold it here and then rest is there. So M36 are in the action. M36 in the action. One, and I'll put one here so it will align first. M36 and then M36, and so all of these are M36 now. No, that's not M36. Oh, sorry, it's here. This one, M36. Up the bottom end will be later. I want to make sure I tighten these right. So now let's tighten all the screws right. I don't want any screw to come loose, man. That will be devastating if anything came loose. Okay, so this side is done. Now all we need to do is add the other side to it, which should be piece of cake. Knowing that which screw goes where. Okay, so it will be same way. Servos coming here. Oh, sorry. This right here and this right here. So M310 on that and M36 on that, which they actually marked as M38. M310. Rocket, are you bothering Muji? Okay, went in a little tight, but obviously it's okay, there. Alrighty, and M36 on the back. We're done with this one. So here we are with the one that actually does everything, and we don't have any more screws to go in anywhere. That's all she wrote. I have to add 2 screws here, I believe. One here, and one here, one here. All right, so let's add those screws. What I'm wondering, where will be the 3rd servo? If I need an answer for that, where will be the 3rd servo? Really, on the outside? Is that really a thing? On the outside? Alrighty. Let's finish this one. Finish this one and then we'll see. You two, are you fighting there or what? Whose head just bumped off? Must be Rocket or what? Whose head is bumping? Okay, so this is all done. I believe there are no more other screws to put in. This is all she wrote. Rocket is bothering Muji. Okay, so all is done. I still have a lot of screws sitting there. Let's just double check and make sure why we have these screws sitting here. Okay, and where will these screws come from? These are which screws? These are thicker screws here. They will probably go all the way through somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 screws at one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, only 7. So what am I missing? Where did I not put the screws? Where did I not put the screws? It shows there are a lot of screws going in, but here a little going in. So just double check 2 and 2, 4. Why there are 2 screws here? I did not put any servos. Why there are 2 screws there? 2, 2, 2 here. Ah, down here. Yeah, that's what I'm missing, yeah? So that's why I say why I have so many M36s are sitting there without anything. So everything has to be double, triple checked. These 2 screws right here. So that makes 4 screws altogether, left and right. All right, I'm looking at the chatting here. The Mighty CB, welcome to the show, brother. Hope Flywing come out with 450 Blackhawk after Apache. What it? Yeah, I'm still waiting for the Flywing Apache or whatever helicopter is that. It's a big helicopter in Mr. Punk's hand. Yeah, man. Mr. Eager to all in, thank you very much for joining. Yeah, this is really big. I mean, what you're watching here is just simple parts. Once I put the tail boom in, it will take my whole table right here. I have seen Brother Tariq's RS7 and that is really big. Mr. Oleg, I will definitely check my Facebook and inshallah reply in time. All right, don't worry about that. Okay, let's finish this part quick so we can move on to the next part soon. Hey, my tail servo part is very loose and just going around all by itself. I think I need a torque wrench so I know how much torque to put on these screws. I'm afraid they actually keep moving. I'm afraid if I do more they will actually slip, and once one screw slips, oh man, once you slip one screw you are screwed. Okay, let's count the screws again. 2 and 2, 4, 2, 6. Okay, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. Any other screws to put in? I see there's one here. Let me see if this is really a screw place or not. Yeah, there's one here. And then there's one on another side. But in order to put that, we'll have to loosen this one and this one. And then see if this goes in or not. Should be one screw down there, definitely. This and this, yeah. We don't want to miss any screw. There is one screw before these two. Okay, I have 2 screws left. I will check later where they will go. Or maybe they are just a spare. So 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, where will the 11th go? Where did I miss it? 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8. Ah, one here down here. Use the common sense, brother, because that is for the tail boom right there. No, 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 no. The tail boom will not have this, because that one will actually grab and lock, so there cannot be a screw. Why would they show the screw there? Double check. One is here, one is here. 2 is down here. 1 is here. Up. Up here. They didn't put a screw up here. But normally it has to have a screw here. Okay, I'll leave it right here and double check in the next step. Let me check my phone battery and see if I can continue the live show or not. You still have some battery left, so we'll continue for a while. Just double checking all the screws on this section so I don't make any mistake. So we have 2 here, 2 here, 2 down here, 1 and 2 here. Similarly, 2 here, 2 here, 2 down here, 1 here. So what they didn't do is they didn't put this screw, and that's what I wonder, why they didn't put this screw. So I'll just follow the user manual, people. I'll just remove these screws for a while and see what we will put later here. Okay, but according to number of screws here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done. So let's keep those screws there, they will come later. Alright, that was something. At least we built it right. And now this section, M3 22, M3 25, then we have M3 6s, we have self-tapping screws, anti-rotation bracket need to fit, ESC tray and a bottom tray need to fit, rear canopy mounts need to fit. Where do I start? I mean, my head is cooking. Where do I start? Now in this section we're gonna put this and this and this. So this part is gonna come somewhere over the rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow. It fits only here, which I can see it does. And then the long screws will go through to fit on this one. So right, that is very, very right. And it says when you fit it, you have to slide the main shaft in and then put the screws. So later you will not have trouble forcing the main shaft and breaking something. Good idea, people. So what I will do is I will put the screws in, but I will not put in not tighten them. I will not tighten them. Now what I'm trying to figure out is why it says that it will take M3X25 screws through this. Okay, people, M325, please come out. Let's see if they are M325. Yeah. So it says it will go through this. No, 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 no. I mean, no, 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 no. That will be a very, very long screw to go through it for no reasons. So here, the user manual is giving you optical illusions. Alright, as far as I know, this thing should fit here, so the main shaft will go through it. M25 screws will go through this big area to fit there. Common sense. Use the common sense. Because this was the only place I couldn't put in any screw, as I knew it will go somewhere onto other thing. But before I do that, I have to bring in the big guy so it will mount there. And then we have these. These are gonna go somewhere over the rainbow as well. So the question is, are they inside or outside? Let's bring this one in, this baby. And given that this thing is gonna go here, there needed to be this as well. That's why M25 screws. I mean M325. Now I know. So this will go all the way in. Fits on this one. And goes to that part. Makes sense. Makes complete sense now. And goes here. Now the boy is getting bigger, huh? Look at that. The size is increasing automatically. And then we have these two going in M325. One through here and one through not here. This one will be different. So one will go through from backside. You have only 3 of them. Alright, I'm not going to tighten it. I'm going to add the other side, and then I'm going to slide the main shaft and then tighten the screw. And then we have M32. These going to the front side. And that will be on these parts somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow. La 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 la. This is going to be like this. With self-tapping screws. Okay. Makes sense, man. Really, everything starts to make sense now. this is gonna come here. This is gonna come here on top of it, just like this, and then something will go all the way there. All right, I need to align this. I'm just trying to understand where it will sit. So let's first add this one with 2 self-tapping screws. No, it's not self-tapping, it's countersink. I mean sinking screws. So let's just add it first. Really, this is small. Oh man, how would I actually slide the ESC in there? That is the question. Aren't we supposed to install the ESC first, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. First, let's just see how things are. And if I need, I will open it up. Now let's see the fitting. Should be just like this. Yep, exactamunio. I get it. I completely get it now. So the screw and this long washer or whatever it is will go there as well. And I'm not going to tighten it for now. I'm just going to leave it like this. And the other side will come, and then I have so many screws from top will go in, and 2.55 will go in. Okay, let's just try to fix the other side in. Just like this. Okay. Hello. Where's the screw? Okay, this is here. And then comes this. In a way that fit here, and then there will be 2 of these screws. These are the only 2 M325 left here. So as you can see, I'm just using my hand. I'm not tightening these screws because I have to slide the main shaft in, make sure it actually aligns, and then I the screws. So right now I'm just doing something like aligning the whole part, all the parts together, and then I will tighten the screw. Ooh, look at that. It's becoming something. Awesome, awesome. All right, hammer, come here. Thor's hammer. I'm calling it Thor's hammer. Come in the hand, slide the main shaft in. See, it's not aligning. That's why I kept it loose so I can move it forward and backward. Yeah, okay. Now, let me pull the shaft down, forward and backward. And let's see, it comes out or not. Yeah, it can come out. now that the shaft is in, I can tighten these screws now. Man, this thing is huge. Where am I going to fly it? I need to go far away in the mountains somewhere. Or somewhere over the rainbow to fly this big boy. You know what? If I want to build more big helicopters, I really need quality torque wrenches. Because if you slip one of these screws, as I mentioned before, you are screwed. Okay, now, as the battery is dying, let's focus on my smiley face and conclude today's RS7 build, all right? And see if I have any questions from people. Okay, very good. Now, I have to put a lot of screws, which is like kind of redundant, but I'm gonna explain it to you. This is what we built today, all right? So far, now it's very close to getting ready. In fact, tail boom will come in, gearing will come in, servos will go on. So there will be, of course, the third part of this live video. But see that after preparing those frames, it was very easy. This part goes in with that long spacer right here, okay? So 2 long screws, 22 M322, fits this ESC tray and everything here, okay? And then long screws, M325, 3 of these will hold the whole stuff on the top frame, the bottom frame, and the top frame. So basically it's something like this. It's coming outward, the skids are coming outward, and above this area is kind of thinner, where the servos and everything will go. So there's a lot of screws for me to add, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there are many screws to add. I'm gonna add those screws, okay? A lot of screws. There's screws gonna go from here, screws gonna go from here, the screws gonna go from top, sides, bottom. So I'm gonna put those screws. I would keep the camera running, but my phone battery is dying for this live show. It's already has been 1 hour 43 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, if you have any questions, if you have any feedback, any comments, please feel free to comment on this live show and let me know what else you want to watch. I wanted to actually do a live show regarding the RC helicopter talk, because there's a lot of updates that I want to share with my followers regarding RC helicopters, and especially some very exclusive updates which are members only, coming on my channel very soon. Kind of updates that not everyone should know, actually only members can enjoy that. And definitely there are other updates regarding RC helicopter models coming out very soon. So gonna do that live show separately, where I will provide you different types of updates that I have been collecting for all of you. There are video tutorials coming on my channel, like my settings for GooSky RS4 helicopters, my settings for GooSky E2, the new Huey UH-1Y Venom helicopter. I've set it up with the Radio Master TX16S, so people wanted settings. There's settings for Yushan Apache helicopter that is running the also running on Radio Master TX16S. So I have to share all these settings of Radio Master TX16S. But what else you will expect on my channel, not just you can watch the how to set up video tutorials for Radio Master TX16S, but I'm also going to post new video tutorials for FrSky Tandem X20S radio controller, in terms of how you can set up RC helicopters with it and RC airplanes and other things. So it's not much different. Ecosystem basically builds, I believe, builds over Edge TX and then takes it from there, makes things more simple for you to program. Edge TX is just lots of options that intimidate people. When you turn on the ethos, is even more options, and you are like, oh God, why did I buy this radio? But once you start to understand, you will know ethos is actually making things much more simple. So there will be a complete live show on ethos and versus Edge TX, like Radiomaster TX16S versus the FrSky X20S, and I will discuss things so that people will know not to worry too much about, hey, how I'm gonna program this radio, Edge TX, ethos. No, don't go crazy. It's basically very, very simple. If you can program Edge TX, you will find ethos to be easier because it makes things much more easy. I'll give you more details in those upcoming live shows. So thank you very much for watching this video, this live show once again. Stay tuned for the next live show coming, inshallah, tomorrow, hopefully, or very, very soon. Have fun. Bye-bye. Have fun, people.